deletion commands, type DW to delete a word. So here we are getting to, many people are referencing as VIM normal mode command language, because the commands can be like concatenated with other commands to specify the amount of work to get done. So for instance, you can work per line, per word, for instance, do from the current cursor position to the end of the line, say copy or delete or whatever. And this is really like, this derives initially, like historically, this derives from the GNU add editor, which was just the line oriented one. And in the GNU add, you could not do delete the word or just like do something not the line wise but the word wise, or do some changes within the single line. When Bill Joy created the X editor and then the VI, so he has added this functionality of having an option to work on the words within the single line, which make it way more flexible. And in Vim, this is also derived. So yeah. Okay, press escape to make sure you are in the normal mode. Move the cursor to the line below marked as arrows. Okay. Move the cursor to the beginning of a word that needs to be deleted. Type DW to make the word disappear. There are some words, fun, that don't belong paper in this sentence. So fun and paper do not belong to this sentence. Yeah, it really looks like a captcha when you're trying to open some HTTP page. So I'm at the beginning of the word and I say D, and you see like down below to the right, the D command has appeared. And now W, so I've just deleted the word. And also paper, D, and W, just deleted another unwanted word. Okay. Note that letter D will appear on the last line of the screen, which I will already demonstrated. As you type it, Vim is waiting for you to type W. If you see another character than D, you type something wrong, press escape and start over. Repeat steps 3 and 4 until the sentence is corrected and go to lesson 2.2. So more deletion commands. Type D and the $sign to delete to the end of the line. So press escape to make sure you are in the normal mode. Move the cursor to the marked line. Move the cursor to the end of the correct line. So somebody typed the end of this line twice. End of this line twice. So here, in particular. Move the cursor to the end of the correct line after the dot starts. Okay, type D and $sign, and this deletes to the end of the line. Okay, move to the lesson 2.3 to understand what is happening. Okay, operators and motions. Many commands that change text are made from an operator and a motion. The format for a delete command with the D delete operator is follows. So D, and then goes the motion. Where D is the delete operator, motion is what the operator will operate, listed below. So a short list of motions. So W until the start of the next word, excluding its first character. E to the end of the current word, including the last character. $sign to the end of the line, including the last character. Thus, typing DE will delete from the cursor to the end of the word. Note, pressing just the motion while in normal mode without an operator will move the cursor as specified. And this is quite important as well, because this gives the flexibility even more. So you can use separately the motion commands, but you can also combine the motion commands with the, say, delete commands, for instance, or copy-paste commands. Use an account for a motion. Type in a number before a motion repeats it many times. Move the cursor to the start of the line below marked as these arrows. Type 2W to move the cursor 2 words forward. 2W, so I just moved 2 words forward. Type 3E to move the cursor to the end of the third word forward. 3 and E. Yeah, that actually should be starting here. So here just 2W, 3, and to the end of the word. Yeah, just a line, so I'm at the end of the line. So this really assumes that the cursor was placed in the beginning of this line. Type 0 to move to the start of the line. 0 moves to the start of the line. And also, if you say go to like to word, you can also use the regular expression. If I press Shift 6 for this, I don't know how the character is called, just give it an idea. So if I just press this character, excuse me, so if I press this character, then it also brings me to the beginning of the line, which is also important. So I can use either 0. No, sorry. So I can use either 0 or I can use this sort of thing. It works exactly the same. Repeat steps 2 and 3 with different numbers. So let's say 2, like 3, W, and 5 to the end of the word. And move to the lesson 2.5. Okay. Use an account to delete more. Type in a number with an operator, repeat it that many times. So in the combination of the delete operators and a motion mentioned above, you insert a count before the motion to delete more. So here is the syntax. So D, then the number, and then the motion. Move the cursor to the first uppercase word in the line marked like this. Okay, type D, then I want to delete 2 words, and I just do it. To delete the two uppercase words, repeat steps to delete different words. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 words, so 4, excuse me, so D and 4 and words, and here 1 to D and 3 and words, okay? Repeat steps 1 and 2 with a different count to delete the consecutive uppercase words in with one command. Okay. Operating on lines. So type DD to delete the whole line. Due to the frequency of whole line deletion, the designers of VI decided it would be better to simply use 2 Ds to delete a line. Move the cursor to the second line in the phrase below. Mud is fun. Okay. Type DD to delete the line. Now move to the fourth line. Type 2DD to delete 2 lines. So DD and move to the 4 lines and 2DD and deletes 2 lines. Doubling the operator on a line also works for operators mentioned below. Okay, the undo command, press U to undo the last change and the uppercase U to fix the whole line. Move the cursor to the end, to the line below marked as this, and place it on the first error. So this is it. Type X to delete the first unwanted character. Now you type U to undo the command. So just undo the command. This time fix all the errors on the line using the X command. So fixing this one, errors, this one, replace them with undo. Okay, now type a capital U to return the line to its original state. So U, and we got the line in its original state, quite useful thing. Now type U a few times to undo the uppercase U and preceding commands. So undo, 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 undo. So multiple undos here. Now type Control R, keeping Control key pressed while hitting R a few times to redo the commands. So Control R, and we just redo commands. Very useful thing. It's very similar to what you used to in your in the normal GUI text editors, right? Okay. So these are very useful commands. Now move on to the lesson 2 summary. Okay, we got the lesson 2 summary here. To delete from the cursor up to the next word, type the DW. To delete from the cursor up to the end of the word, type DE. To delete from the cursor to the end of the line, type $. To delete the whole line, type DD. To repeat a motion, prepend it with a number, 2W. To format For a change, command is operator, number, and motion. That's the syntax. Where operator is what to do, such as D for delete. Number is an option count to repeat the motion. Motion moves over the text to operate on, such as W word, E and word, and $, and over the line, etc. So again, this is like the syntax for this VIM normal mode command language to operate on something. Operator might be like delete, might be yank, like copy, paste, and then the number. How much time to do this? It's like loops essentially, and then the motion, like where to go. So this is a sort of a sub language here. So like a subset of commands that is specifically available under the normal mode. And quite interestingly, that when you are typing a command under the colon, you can also do the normal mode commands using the normal. So for instance, just want to give an idea. So I want to move to the end of, let's say, just want to move one word, 2 words to the right. So I can do normal here, and then I say 2 words, and this brings the cursor further on. So if I just repeat this, then it goes even further. So that's the idea. We can also execute normal mode commands from the command mode, which starts with a colon, which may be really useful when you're writing some Vim script. Okay, so to move to the start of the line, use 0. Okay. To undo previous actions, type U, lowercase u. To undo all changes on the line, type uppercase U. To undo the undos, type Control R.